who basically opened up a little bit. First of all, she was on Instagram Live. I'm glad somebody recorded it and posted it on YouTube because I'm gonna actually show y'all the clip in a second. But she was like eating while she's on social media, and she was opening up about her uncle got deported. It went on this whole Donald Trump rant. We're not gonna play the whole thing because the video is about 13 minutes. But when I open up the video, it literally put it to where like she goes, it's like 6.5 minutes in to her IG live where she was talking about, you know, what's going on with her and her experience of going to this whole Trump situation. So, I mean, going to the Super Bowl halftime, well, Super Bowl in general, that's what she was. So, after Sunday night shocking Eagles win, why is everybody shocked? Like, y'all need to get off the Chiefs' ass and stop acting like the Kansas City Chiefs are like the bee's knees of all football teams. So basically, yeah. So she went to Instagram to share her frustration with the difficulty she faced getting into the New Orleans event due to increased security. Now, as y'all all saw, Trump was present at the Super Bowl, which featured, K. Dot as the halftime headliner. And sis, first of all, I am Team Cardi on this because I told y'all I work at Madison Square Garden, and Trump was there twice. I worked the Trump rally, and I worked the UFC fight that they had where we all knew he was coming. And yes, the Secret Service, Homeland Security, the many bells and whistles, the shit you got to go through to get in that damn building was a headache. I didn't even leave. Like once I was there, I was like, okay, I'm in. I'm not leaving the building because it was going to be a shit show trying to get back in the building if I left. So yeah, it's a headache. The amount of precautions, the extra precautions. I wonder if, because I've never experienced this with any other president, like I've never worked any kind of event where the president was showing up or whatever. So I wonder if those of you who have had the experience of if you ever worked an event and Obama showed up or, George W. Bush, either one of them, or Joe Biden, if they showed up somewhere, if y'all had to deal with the amount of headache and stress it takes trying to get in somewhere where you basically you got to come in with less stuff. You can't bring everything in. At one point, they wouldn't even let me bring in my water bottle. Like it had to be closed. And it was a water bottle that I brought from home. The guy's telling me, wherever you brought it from, you got to take it back. Mind you, Madison Square Gardens in Midtown Manhattan. So I'm like, so you expecting me to get back on the train and go to Queens to drop this off? So, and yes, I said it exactly like that to him. And so he went and left it. He was like, you could just leave it on the table. And then when you leave or whatever, you can come back for it. Luckily, it was there. But then weeks later, I forgot it and left it in the damn arena. So it was meant for me to get it that day, but then I wound up losing it. Somebody got my water bottle. But because I always carry a water bottle with me, especially if I'm going to the gym. I always try to be environmentally conscious when it comes to stuff. So I have like my portable water bottle. But anyway, so yeah, so she went and explained what had happened. So I totally I feel your pain, Cardi, when you had to be dealing with that. But I wonder if this is all because they know how polarizing his ass is. And so they go through so many precautions because they don't want to, they're trying to do whatever they can to not take him out. It's funny how y'all go above and beyond for horrible people, but you don't do that for people that's actually doing good for the world. So let's play what she had to say, hear what she had to say, and then we'll come back and talk. Please hold.
Yo, I was so fucking mad today because Donald Trump and shit, he was at the Super Bowl today and they was giving us a hard time. Oh my gosh, the Secret Service was not playing in that motherfucker. The Secret Service was not playing to get in that motherfucking stadium. Oh my God. Fucked up my shoe. Can you bring me my shoe so I can show them how? There was a part that they stopped, what's that shit called? They stopped all the little carts and shit because Trump was there. Look how fucked up my shoes. Where's my shoe? Shoe cost me 3 bands. Oh, cousin Trump. Now I like him lesser. Now I like him lesser. Because you ain't had to come to no damn Super Bowl. fucking up my shoe. Now I really like him. Now he's gonna have to. Well, he definitely ain't gonna do that. Bring my uncle, grandma, uncle, to come back because my uncle got deported.
Okay, so we can pause it there. Now, based off the article, they did say that she didn't offer any additional detail regarding, the Super Bowl security concerns or the issue with her uncle, who she just revealed in the video that he was deported. I guess under this whole recent deportation situation, I guess maybe he doesn't have all his papers, whatever, the complexities of immigration, all this stuff. I ain't trying to get into all of that right now. So, and good luck to her on that. But I can totally understand because it's like, yeah, I'm literally showing up trying to look cute or whatever, wearing these crazy shoes that cost $3,000. And now I got to go through hell because I got to stand on this long line for 30 minutes. My ankles are starting to hurt and be all swelled up. It's annoying because when it comes even down to the celebrities, everybody is being treated, I guess, like a regular person. So they got to take extra precautions because he was there. And I'm hearing that it cost us, as in the tax-paying people, $9 million for him to be there. There was no reason why the president of the United States needed to be at the Super Bowl. You need to be governing, which, sidebar, like his first term, he doesn't know how to do that. So why is anybody surprised that he just wants to be showing up places so that way he can get his little applause and his attention and all this, because he loves attention. He's a narcissist. So instead of you actually being presidential and worrying about it, because you ain't never heard, as long as I've been alive, or maybe I could be wrong, but as far as I remember, I do not recall any of the previous presidents that I voted for, from Clinton on down, have shown up to the Super Bowl. What's the sole purpose of you being there? There's really no purpose. There's really no point of you showing up at a Super Bowl situation. You're supposed to be working, doing the country stuff, working with our allies instead of trying to cause tension with all the people that we built amazing relationships with, and bowing down to a bunch of damn dictators and wannabe fascists, or they are fascists. You're the wannabe fascist. So this is what we're dealing with right now. And yes, since, he has taken office, the number of daily immigration arrests have surged, surpassing recent figures under Biden. NBC News reports that ICE conducted almost 1,200 arrests in just one day last month. 1,200 in a day. So when you got people out here trying to talk about, it's still Obama is known as the porter in chief, or whatever the case is. It seemed like he about to take, Trump about to surpass that number. And this is not the first time that Cardi has voiced her discontent with the state of U.S. politics. Particularly, when she spoke out at Kamala Harris's one of her rallies, where she criticized, and in the past, before she even decided on who she was going to vote on, she's made criticisms of Biden and Trump, describing the decision of choosing the lesser evil, which is sad that we continuously have this conversation in regards of politics. It shouldn't be a lesser than two evils type of choice whenever it comes to, who we want to run the country, be the leader of the free world. This should be a place where it's like you actually have somebody on one of the sides that actually gives a good enough damn to want to make America better, to want to be able to have American people get health care that they shouldn't even be paying. It should be free, like in other countries. They're not out here paying out of their wallet for health care. They're not paying $500 for a damn asthma pump, where it's like a grown-ass man or a child has to die because their parent can't afford to spend $500 a month on an asthma pump. Or, that you have immigrants so damn afraid of being deported, they're not going to the doctor. Kids are not going to school. Yeah, the attendance has dropped significantly for a lot of students because of that fear that he's invoked. So this is things that we need to be having a conversation about. But no, it's those immigrants and trans people. They're the one that's the problem. They're the ones that's causing the fact that we don't have what we have in this world. It's the trans people's fault. They're the reasons why our price of eggs is so damn expensive. They're the reason why I can't afford to pay my rent for a one bedroom. A one bedroom apartment is $3,500 damn dollars. It's the trans people's fault. It's immigrants' fault. They're taking all the jobs. Really? So I don't know where y'all getting all this. Oh, I know where y'all getting all this information from. This misinformation, we should call it. But trans people and immigrants are not your damn enemy. The enemy, as I've said 50 million times on this damn show, are the robber barons and the oligarchs who are basically robbing us blind. And the fact that you have this sloth from the Goonies looking bastard, Genocide Clyde from South Africa, having access to our personal information. Why? I don't know. First of all, none of us voted for him. So why does he have this access? And nobody's batting an eye about it. Nobody's flipping out. The only ones that I know that what's his name? Maxwell Fox? Well, the new young Democratic guy, him, Jasmine Crockett, and AOC. The only three I can think of off the top of my head that's really out here fighting. I need lame ass Amy Schumer cousin to step his old ass down. I'm sick of Chuck Schumer. Then you got Miss Reclaiming My Time. She look like she got one foot in the damn grave. I need her to go sit her ass down somewhere too. Y'all got all these old people that y'all really thinking out here is really gonna speak, but no, y'all look exhausted. Step to the side if y'all not gonna really be out here fighting for us, because y'all not the future. Y'all were the future. You were the past. Things are progressing on both sides. MAGA's already, Republican Party's already established what they are. The old Republicans kind of stepped down. Now it's MAGA. Democrats need to figure out who the hell they are. So I totally get you, Cardi, on what you're saying in regards to all of this. So I'm Team Cardi on what she had to say. But anyway, enough of this political stuff. What do y'all think of this story in regards to what Cardi had to say in regards of the headache she had to endure trying to get into, the Super Bowl, which I said I totally relate because, like, yeah, when I had to go, and I totally forgot the day that, and luckily I got there on time. The day I had to go work the UFC fight, and then I'm like, oh my God, I totally forgot. And then I saw how long that damn line was to get in the C Tower, where a lot of us employees go in, which is a 8 pin. Where it was like I had to go in there, and I'm sitting there like, why is it this freaking line? Then I saw Secret Service. Then I saw, all these people. I said, oh, here we go. So it is confirmed he is here. And now I'm irritated because of the overall wait period of like trying to get in, and they gotta check your stuff, and this is just freaking annoying. So let me know what you guys think of this story in the comments down below.